What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of the Bourbon Pour. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Brian.
And we've got a big one here today, Brian. I think both of us have really looked forward to this bottle.
Yeah, it's been one on my list and been on my radar for about 2 years now. Jordan got the opportunity to purchase it over the weekend. So, yeah, I'm excited that one of us got it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because, when your friend gets a bottle, you kind of get a bottle too, right? So it's really cool. It worked out. Brian wasn't able to attend the bourbon lottery, but Vix was kind enough to let me stand in for him. And I promise you folks, I wrote Brian's name on one ticket.
I want to see the footage.
Verify that. I wrote Brian's name on a ticket, and I left one blank. The blank one was mine, and my number got pulled before Brian's did. So
there's a reason you didn't film that.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Anyway, this is one that we're really looking forward to. This is batch 3 of Jack Daniel's 10 year. So this is obviously the third bottle that they've done in this series. I've never had any of the batches before.
I have not. This will be my first, so. I've not had the 10 or the 12, so
yeah.
I've seen them highly priced in stores, but I've never seen them at a reasonable price.
Yes, and I've only seen them in stores one time. Mm-hmm. So I've only seen one bottle of this, and it was $400. I did not pay $400.
It actually, where I saw it in Bardstown, it was $225, so it wasn't terrible over market, but it was still high.
Oh, so you definitely get oak. There's a little bit of burn to it.
Yeah, strong oak and it's 97 proof, which is an odd proof point.
Yeah.
But it comes with a little bit of a punch.
There's obviously caramel and brown sugar. And then with Jack Daniel's, I always get a cola kind of nose. So there's like a Dr. Pepper kind of.
I get a little bit of and it doesn't make the right. An earthy funk with Jack Daniel's, but not this. It's in a pleasant way. So maybe like a funky oak, maybe something just different off of the barrel.
Yeah, reminiscent of kind of wild turkey where you get that little funkness to it, but it's good. So
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, let's go in for a sip.
It's sweet on the.
It is sweet, and that is Jack Daniel's, the classic Jack Daniel's profile, amped up by like 100.
Yeah, that's good.
It's got you get that char note and that charcoal finish flavor, that Lincoln County process. You get the caramel.
I get the cola that you were talking about. It actually stays on your tongue.
Yeah, and then like a little green apple kind of thing, I think too. About you, anything? Yeah,
actually, the green apple was where I was going.
Oh, really? I interrupted you. I finished your sentence for you.
No, you're fine. Yeah.
We've been filming enough episodes that we're finishing each other's thoughts.
Yeah, no, that's right on line with what I was getting ready to say.
That's super cool.
It had a little tingle at the beginning, but then it dies out. So the proof, it probably drinks close to what the proof is. Yeah, it smells a little hotter than what it
ends up being.
But,
yeah.
That nose is so pleasant.
Yes,
though.
Very good.
So good.
And I really like the palate, and the finish is pretty good too. I don't think it's like crazy long finish, but what I get out of it, I really like. That oak kind of carries through. It's kind of a sweeter oak that kind of complements that good like vanilla flavor with it too.
Mm-hmm. I definitely get that vanilla that stays up and kind of goes up underneath my front teeth and kind of lingers in that area, and then my tongue is keeping it's kind of that cola with the green apple. Yeah, it's kind of sticking around there. It's not really coating as it goes down my throat, so I'm not getting much on that part of the finish, but it's lingering in my mouth. Yeah. So it's
kind of on the tongue. Sticking around.
Yeah,
it's a very
very unique.
Oftentimes you get in your mind, and this probably happened to some of you out there too, when there's a bottle that you kind of are like, man, I really want that, and then you finally get it. There's a little bit of that's kind of not what I envisioned. That's not the case with this one. Right, this is pretty awesome.
Yeah. And my lips are tingling right now.
Yeah.
That's the only place I'm feeling any type of burn is on my lips, which is really weird. But that is delicious. I don't get any banana, which I tend to get off of almost every Jack Daniel's.
Okay.
Once I figured out how to pick up banana, I don't miss it anymore.
Right.
But I'm not
Now, are you a Jack Daniel's fan?
I am now.
Okay.
I was not when I first started drinking. I think that I've told the story that was the first bottle that got me into it, and I really didn't really appreciate it. But he was telling me elements to take out of it, and I started picking up different elements. But until I got banana, I didn't truly like Jack. And as soon as that hit me, I just fell in love with Jack.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I kind of cut my teeth on Jack Daniel's. It's been a big part of our family, Erica's family, just enjoying Jack Daniel's and so forth, and kind of the lore that goes with it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the age maybe that kind of mutes out the banana smell.
That might be it. I've kind of actually now too. I've sipped it a couple times, and we've talked about a little bit of a lingering. There's a note that I'm picking up. Folks, do you ever sometimes notice that you'll be able to find notes for a given amount of time, and then you kind of move on, and then there's a new note that you're finding on all these bourbons? Right now, dark chocolate is hitting for me. And after I, swallowed this, finish is going on, there's a lingering kind of dark chocolate flavor to me.
I could see that.
Yeah.
It's a little
not a
chalky.
sweet,
it's a little chalky on the tongue at the end.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. It's great.
Yeah, that's a great experience.
Bottle.
Yeah.
Great bottle. I mean, there's nothing else. I don't know if you saw the thumbnail and the title of this video that we're trying Jack Daniel's 10. I don't think you expected us to not like it, but this is a crazy awesome bottle. So, all right. Brian, we've kind of tasted, given our thoughts on it. I think MSRP on this bottle is like $75. I think I've done light research.
Okay.
It might be higher than
I thought it would be a little higher, but maybe you could be right.
Yeah, maybe it's 100, 75 to 100. I think.
Right.
What are you? You had something in your mind. Now you've tasted it. What would you pay for this bottle on the shelf?
I'm still in that same category. I don't have the bottle. You have the bottle. So I would probably I'd pay $150 for that. That's solid. I'd prefer not to. I'd prefer to get it for a little bit cheaper. Sure. But I would pay up to $150 for that. And I want his older brother too. I want the 12. I want to see how that would be. So I guess I'd have to say, if I'm going 150 on that, I'd probably go 175 on the 12. Okay. And that's why I've not been able to purchase them yet, because they've all been higher than that when I've seen them. So
what's funny is, and we did this with another bottle here recently. I can't remember. That was the exact number I had in my mind. $150. Mm-hmm. I might actually buy another one if I saw it for $150.
Look how it is so dark.
I know. Yeah, it's very dark. It's very dark. Just a really and a cool looking bottle.
Yeah, you can't beat the bottle.
Only drawback 700 milliliters.
Yeah, so, if they're finding their way to ship it overseas, I guess, and that, or short us a little bit.
One thing, I've never had the 12-year. That's a bottle I want as well. I have heard many people say that they prefer the 10 over the 12.
I've heard that too. So.
And I think the 12 is a higher proof too. I think it's 107 proof or something like that. So anyway, and then they're supposed to be releasing, is it a 14 or a 15 year this year, I think?
There is another one, but I don't know.
I think it's 14.
It's 14?
I think it's 14. They like even numbers, I guess, at Jack Daniel's. But anyway, if you can't find this, is there something that you think is comparable? I have something in mind.
You go first. Let me think.
The Jack Daniel's Bonded. Should be able to find that for around $30, $35-ish. 100 proof. Easy to find. Cheap. It's not going to be as good as this, I don't think. But I think it would kind of hit a lot of the flavor notes.
Yeah, I think a lot of people sleep on Jack Daniel's Bonded. It's one that's actually for $30 or $33 in that range. It's delicious.
Right. I think that would be a replacement. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll throw it in.
Good place to start. Yeah.
Let's throw it in the blind. See if we like it better.
I guess it's going to hold up a little better, but who knows?
Yeah. Anyway, all right. A little interesting thing. Maybe you'll see an episode of that later. But anyway, we are going to close this episode the same way that we always do, and that is when you're with your family and your friends, always share your whiskey.